Yes, it's right. We had to reset this booth in Elizabethton's Village Antiques and Home Decor Mall. Actually, these are two booths here. We have one large double booth. Reason being, our desk sold and the little sideboard, or I guess you could even call it a chest of drawers, sold, leaving two great big spaces and the need for another reset. Not complaining. So, in a second here, we're going to speed up the film, and you can see how fast an old lady really can move at warp speed. Well, maybe not warp speed. But these images that you're going to see, by the way, are going to be just kind of strange. Not that our images aren't strange anyway. But it's because I tried to film this in sections and the camera kept going off. And as a result, I tried to piece them back together. Well, if you follow this channel much, you already know that I'm not the best videographer and certainly not the best editor. So, but I'm learning. I'm trying. I'm 76, so give me a break, please. And of course, because of all the COVID, colds, pneumonia, etc. going around, I'm wearing a mask in this video. This video, by the way, was filmed the end of January, I think around January 29th or so. So even some of the things that you're seeing here have changed quite a bit. See, old ladies can move. Maybe not this fast. Maybe with some help. But the items that you're seeing on this back wall to the left have either been moved or are sold or just plain no longer there because we've moved them someplace else. And by the way, as you're watching this, please, if you like this type of video, please give me a like down below. That's the thumbs up button. Subscribe, comment, and share. We read all your comments and respond to each one as well. Here we go. Joe just kind of cut up. My husband, by the way, that's his arm in the background. He ended up dropping one of the pictures, scared the holy crap out of me. I guess it didn't do a whole lot for his heart either. But I need to tell you that since this was filmed or recorded, we have sold quite a bit more. And it is so necessary if you're a booth owner or if you're thinking about going into a mall and setting up a booth. It's really, really important for you to keep your booth fresh and move those items around, even if things don't sell. People come in, they get used to seeing things in a certain spot, and they think, well, I've been here before, I'm not going to even take a look at it. Why look at it? So, keep that in mind. And as you're setting up your booth, be sure to remember that all things do not magically sell in one day, 1 week, 1 weekend, even a month. So you have to have enough items in there, enough inventory to pay your rent. A lot of people don't take that into consideration. They think, oh, well, I'll sell one big piece of furniture and that'll cover it. Well, guess what? If that furniture doesn't sell, you're not covered. So be sure that you add things up and try to think of things realistically, because In my 25 plus years of being a booth owner, I have never ever seen anyone completely sell out in a day, in a weekend, a week, or a month. And although we like to think that we're going to be different, I'm sorry to tell you that we're just not. And as you can see, at this time we had the 25% off. The 25% off sale that we had was for all of January, and it did end January 31st. Now, if you notice, some of these items are just being moved from one shelf to another. Some of the vignettes are being moved around a little bit, just to make things look different, makes them look fresh. And of course, you do want to keep your shelves and everything in them dusted. If you don't keep your items dust-free, people will come in and say, "Oh, well, this has been here for a while. I bet you I can get it cheaper." At least that's what I think. And by the way, here in the Village Antiques, if there is an item over 20% that's not already marked down, you can generally get a little bit extra knocked off, like maybe 10%. In a second here, or a few seconds, we'll show you the entire booth, what it looks like after we're finished here. So hold on. Here it comes.
Sarah again, and we are back in the Village Antiques and Home Decor Mall, Elizabethton, Tennessee. We sold a couple large items. I'm going to turn this around now. We sold I don't know if you remember the desk that we had, or the chest of drawers slash, I'm trying to get my hand out of the camera, chest of drawers slash sideboard that we had. They both sold. So because those two large items sold, we did have to bring in some more items, and we had to completely redo the booth again. Hi, how are you? So this is a look at it. This shelf was in the middle of the booth. I don't know if you remember my putting it there last time. I didn't do anything with that bottom shelf. You know, every time I start these things, it just takes so much longer than what I anticipate that it would. I keep forgetting I'm old. And I just don't move around as quickly as I used to. We still have our 25% off on everything, and that will go until the end of this month. And then we're back to normal prices. One of the things we brought in, we did place the Lord's Supper in a different location. We brought in this little bunny hanging, mixed in some Easter with our existing items that we had. completely rearranged this black shelf and this one, as well as the glass shelves. This table has another new place. Some things you just think you're never going to get rid of. It's been marked down, just not popular. And this is new. In fact, it's got the box with it still. Hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I turned the audio off at this point because the customer who came in was a very nice and chatty lady, but I didn't think that she wanted everything that she was telling us recorded. So, these are some still pictures of how we ended up the day. I hope you did enjoy this. And I do hope that you do subscribe and comment. God bless you. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Till next time, bye-bye.